Yo, what's up, everybody? It's so good to see you guys. Alphas, I'm glad you clicked that link and pulled up to the channel. It's been far too long since we have peeped out some XG. So we are back on the tapes, everybody. This one here, we have got tape number 3B. This is Nothin with Jurin and Cocona. If you want to hear this song all the way through, first, without my commentary, please click that link right down there in the description. We are going to peep this one out. Yo, this is a remix of Nore's Nothin, which dropped all the way back in 2002. Man, now, let me tell you guys right from the beginning, before we get started here, something I really like that the girls over at XG are doing, which I respect a whole lot, being an old school hip hop head like myself, is they are showing a lot of respect to the elders. Like, by elders, I mean rap forefathers, okay? It's not just that this song is old and has history, it's that Noriega, as I know him, because that's when he burst on the scene, was all the way back in the mid-90s and 95 as part of the duo Capone and Noriega, okay? And then later on, due to some legal problems, they went off their separate ways. Noriega eventually just shortened his name to Nore, which is based an acronym for a song he had as well. But these guys have their origins, Capone and Noriega do, in the Queensbridge apartments, the Queensbridge housing projects in New York, which is just solid foundational hip-hop history that came out of that fucking housing project. It's actually insane when you look at the names that came out of that one housing project that went on to have major influence in hip-hop alone. We're talking about an area here that I think is less than like 9,000 people at the most. And some of the most influential names that have come out of there, let's see, just before we get started here, let's see, Roxanne Shante, Marley Marl, MC Shan, foundational members of the foundations of hip-hop history. Not just New York hip-hop, but all hip-hop, period. Let's see, who else? We've got Nas, Mobb Deep, to name a couple big names we've all heard of. It's beautiful to see female rappers from a completely different country choose music like this. I don't know if they're choosing it, their label's choosing it. Whoever's fucking choosing it's doing the right thing to appeal to lovers of hip-hop. So that's just what I wanted to say. They've got a lot of hip-hop history on display right here with the music that they're choosing, and it looks like this is going to be no different just based on the song that they've chosen to remix from the get-go. So that being said, a little bit of hip-hop history, where the song comes from, and why I respect the respect that they're showing hip-hop history right here. You feel me, everybody? All right, enough said. Let's go ahead and peep out what these ladies got to say. We got XG Tape 3B featuring Jurin and Cocona. This is Nothin. I've always loved this beat right here. You know, it's fitting. Just this beat has that vibe, that slightly exotic vibe to it, right? Hold on. I want to go back. That car. Is that a fucking Fiat or an MG? I can't tell. Huh. Oh shit, we get the lyrics. Yeah. God's favorite, like you know it. When we rapping about it, we can back it. Okay, I mean, they're saying it right off the top. God's favorite, like Nore. Hey, we came to party. God's favorite, like Nore. God's favorite was the album, an album by Nore that this came off of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came off the God's favorite album. That was his biggest that I'm aware of back then. When we rapping about it, we can back it up, but you don't want the rest of my girls to. Hold on, I'm gonna back it up. I think I accidentally went forward. Here we go, right here. Homeboy, we came to party. God's favorite, like you know it. Yeah. When we rapping about it, we can back it up, but you don't want the rest of my girls to start acting up. What you gonna do? What you tryna do? What you gonna do? feel it.
Still young in the bars, nothing under 16. They said oh to float the bootleg and mixtapes. Too fat, pretty hot and tempting. My body ain't fit, but I got thick skin. The 굳이 시작하는 drama, 그냥 세지 commas. Heavy rotation, go and check the album. Who the thought that the kid will go viral? C to the OC on the shit problem. Wildin' out without caring.
I like that. I like her flow right there quite a bit. There's no need to really break the lyrics down. They're right there on screen, although I took them away with my controls. Nothing I can do about that. But I'm pretty sure she went off into, what is it, Korean as well? Let's go back just a little bit. I like the whole vibe they got right here. She got the Kangol hat on. She got the old school, like fucking bomber jacket. Very 90s hip-hop feel here. That car looks to me, I don't know, maybe it's an Alfa Romeo. I can't tell if that's an old Fiat MG or maybe an Alfa Romeo, but it's an old school car though.
Kind of drama, yeah. Heavy rotation, go and check the album. Who the thought that the kid will go viral? C to the OC on the shit problem. Wildin' out without carrying a cannon, but they got the hands high like a stick of fanatic.
She said Wildin' Out like something with Cannon. Of course, Nick Cannon from the Wildin' Out show. Let's hear exactly what she said.
Cannon, but they got the hands high like tension. Go and check the album. Who the thought that the kid will go viral? C to the OC on the shit problem. Wildin' out without carrying a cannon, but they got the hands high.
She said Wildin' Out without carrying a cannon. So a reference to Nick Cannon show, Wildin' Out right there. Very nice.
Wildin' out without carrying a cannon, but they got the hands high like a stick of fanatic. I make it look easy, kind of through the panic. Yeah, it sounds addicting. Try take a crack at it Lego. Make a trust move step to the net.
She said style's addicting. Try taking a crack at it like a Lego, but crack is of course very addicting. I like that. That was very subtle. That was a subtle little bit right there. I dig it.
But they got the hands high like a stick of fanatic. I make it look easy, kind of through the panic. Yeah, it sounds addicting. Try take a crack at it Lego. Make a trust move step to the Neptunes. Killing with my people, stands they lean back. True player for
the Neptunes. I like that. Nice reference here again. They're paying their respects. The Neptunes are the producers of this beat. Yeah, and on the original, Pharrell Williams from the Neptunes actually did the chorus.
Step to the Neptunes, killing with my people, stance they lean back. True player for real.
She said chilling in my b-boy stance and lean back. Yeah, fuck with it.
Easy, kind of through the panic, yeah, it sounds addicting. Try take a crack at it Lego. Make a trust move step to the Neptunes, killing with my people, stance they lean back. True player for real, never miss. Y'all already know, still happy taking the L. So what you gonna do, homeboy? We came to party. God's favorite like an Ori. When we rapping about it, we can back it up, but you don't want the rest of the girls to start acting up. What you gonna do? What you trying to do? What you gonna do? What you trying to do? I speak trilingual, that's a special delivery. Articulate, 333, artillery.
Ooh, she said I speak trilingual. Damn. I knew they were bilingual, trilingual. You go. And again, I'm gonna say it. I really like the b-boy style, b-girl style they're rocking right here too. Again, very conscious of hip hop roots.
What you gonna do? What you trying to do? I speak trilingual, that's a special delivery. Articulate, 333, artillery. Internet trolls to Kawaii kill me. Ain't nobody got time for that wet energy. You with the attitude, yo, we gon' act a fool. You and me are not on par on any platform. Gorilla mode with the bait the name Cam. They don't know, but they old school smoke no Joe Camel.
All right, first, I like their back and forth here. It's real nice. I respect the good back and forth. We don't really get enough of that in modern hip hop, in my opinion, at least that I'm aware of. We get some, but I'm a big fan. They're doing a great job. And that Joe Camel reference, you don't want to smoke old school smoke like Joe Camel, of course, was the logo back in the day for the Camel brand cigarettes before it was deemed that he was trying to appeal to children, which I think is kind of stupid, but whatever.
Gorilla mode with the bait the name Cam. They don't know, but they old school smoke no Joe Camel. Alpha's on dick, Kusara stick on them two latest and follow like Simon says. 24/7 360.
Like that follow like Simon Says. If you don't know Simon Says, there's both a game that you could play electronically that had like lights and a pattern that you had to follow back in the day, and then there's like a game that like the kids will play also, where you had to repeat everything. You had to do everything Simon says, and then try to trick you with one.
Like Simon says, 24/7 365 XG, but the breaker out of stereotypes. Yeah, you are going on the
I like that. XG about to break you out of stereotypes. I feel you. Say word. Say word.
Like Simon says, 24/7, 365. XG, but the break out of stereotypes. Yeah, you are going on the mic. Coco step and beware of the mic. Get lost in this episode's heavy on the spice. Music makes me like.
I like that. Get lost in the cipher, heavy on the spice. Music made me like, that was cool.
Spice music makes me.
I want to go back a little bit more and hear that again.
Win on the mic. Coco step and beware of the mic. Get lost in this episode's heavy on the spice. Music makes me like.
Yeah. I fucking feel it. I like that Angels jersey too she had on there. I actually have I have a vintage 90s California Angels starter jersey. It's a red one. It's spell out on the front. I think it's starter. It might be majestic. I can't remember. I got a bunch of shit like that. I love that. I love the style. Oh shit, that's nice right there. Hell yeah. Always did love that beat. Yeah. That was dope. Absolutely. I really like that. Much respect to these ladies, man. I love everything about XG. Everything I've heard, and I've yet to get into any of their singing whatsoever. But just the simple fact that their talent level rap wise is no joke, it's no gimmick, it's no bullshit. Like they can rap. It seems like all of them can. And they do all the little things. I don't know who's choosing to do it, if it's their label, if it's them, if their manager, if them as individuals, whoever's making the decisions to pay all these little respects to hip hop along the way. It doesn't matter because the group is the one putting it out, and it's people like me. If you love hip hop, you notice this type of stuff and you respect it, and it gives them credibility, like instant credibility for me. So I really like what they're doing. I can't wait to hear more music. I saw they just dropped some just the other day. So, and I know they sing too. I have yet to hear any of that stuff, but we're going to continue on this tape series. I think there's a round 4 coming up, right? I'm not sure. I don't think this is the end. I think there's more. Let me know in the comments your thoughts as well, everybody. Please hit that subscribe button while you are here. And if you want to support the channel, there's links in the description. And we got these t-shirts right here you can peep out as well. See you on the next video, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Peace.